So for the last 5 years that I've been here in Orlando, I've gotten to uh, meet and get connected with some very creative artists here, and Orlando is just kind of blooming with creativity, and a lot of times it goes unnoticed here because of all the theme parks. Nobody really gets involved with community events, just because they don't really know what's going on, or they're not really aware that there's creative talent going on here. A lot of times, Orlando businesses, even the place where I work, we outsource a lot of things to other cities and other states. Because they're not even aware of what kind of creativity they have here. And so this is kind of how Uncovered was birthed. I don't know if you've had a chance to go and look at, any of the things that I've been kind of promoting on Facebook about Uncovered. Uncovered started off as a simple portfolio project that I was doing, where I was taking children's books and I was making lookbooks, fashion lookbooks based on these children's stories. So I did, Red Riding Hood, I did Three Little Pigs, and I did Snow White, and I did Peter Pan. So I did those. I styled them myself. I just wanted to show, potential interviewers that, hey, this is what I like doing. I like focusing on layout design. I love fashion and photography, and these are avenues that I really enjoy being around. Finally, like I would say January of this year, I finally just kind of worked up enough courage to like kind of get this ball rolling. Last fall, I had been asking a few friends, hey, would you be interested? Would you be interested? And then I just kind of had to figure out all the logistics after they said yes. And um, so I began the process of, trying to raise money for this thing. And I started off by raising money for the photo shoots that we would do to not only promote the show, and intrigue people to want to know more about this project, but I wanted to be able to do what I really like to do, which is, like I said before, layout design. And so I created this lookbook. So I do apologize if this is all backwards for you, but this is a lookbook that I created. And as you can see, here's some of the images that the artist did. So the money that I raised the first time was able to fund this project. I was able to fund photographers and stylists to be able to create this, and then I went in and designed this. I wrote all the articles on all the stylists and the photographers, and just really kind of created a story about them, which is the purpose of this, is to uncover the story of Orlando and its characters within it, and intrigue everybody about what's actually going on here beneath the surface. So I created that, and now I'm actually trying to raise the rest of the funds for the actual show, and that will help pay for the venue. It will help pay for rehearsal space, and it will help pay for any like decor or any last marketing things that I have to get printed out. So you're probably wondering, if you haven't really looked at the project, what Uncovered is encompassing. It's encompassing 3 books that I kind of dished out to stylists, choreographers, and photographers within our local area. And I had them interpret those stories through their specific art. And so whenever we have the fashion show, we'll have a mixture of dance and fashion. So we'll have dancers who will kind of act as the story muses, where they'll be kind of narrating the story through movement as you're watching the outfits come down the runway. And I would really like to start kind of changing the way we look at runway, we look at fashion, and really see it as a storytelling opportunity. So yeah, I would really, 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 really love your support. Right now I have a Kickstarter up, and I'll post a link in the email. But I would really like to get your support on this. I'm just trying, like, the minimum that I'm trying to raise is $2,000 total. I would love to raise 5,000 just so that I can be able to um, get everything that I'm really wanting to. But right now, I'm just trying to get the bare minimum. I've already invested a substantial amount of my own money into this, just because, like, I wanted to see it come. It came to one of those points where I was just like, I really want to see this come to fruition. After seeing, like, people's faces when I would tell them this, and people who are a part of this, and how it affected them, like, I know it's not just for me. Somebody spoke over me, earlier this year, and they had no idea that this was swirling around in my head. But they told me that they kind of saw me. They had a vision of me, like, just kind of standing out in the field and just gathering a whole bunch of different flowers together. And at the end of that vision, they said, you bring different people together. You bring them together and you make things work and you make things fit. And had no idea that this is what I was doing. Like, this project is about bringing our community together and in new and interesting ways, and just being able to all kind of share our stories and see how connected we are to one another. That's kind of what this thing is about. Yes, it's to raise awareness about, the things going on in our community, such as the library building and media center. And yes, it's about promoting literacy to get people to kind of look at stories a little differently and see that they don't just have to see it as words on a page, but they can see it as endless possibilities of creating new and interesting things for people to see and experience. I hope that you'll come on board and be a part of this too. Spread the word about this and get other people. I'm trying to raise this money by the end of next week, which is October 11th. So yeah, I really, 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 really appreciate the support. I've spent too much time helping everybody else realize their dreams and everything, and it's been a joy to watch. And I've just kind of put my ideas on the back burner just because, like, I was afraid that I wouldn't get anything, like I wouldn't get any type of support. So this is my time, and I really want to see this thing through. So thanks for your consideration, and yeah, November 9th is the actual show. So any support that I get, I would love it to get it as soon as possible. Even if it's like $5, even if it's $1, I appreciate it so much. Thanks for your time. So hope to see you soon.